Alright everybody, Hong Long from Hong Long Wuxia. Today we are out here sweating to death because it is like, I think it's at 99 degrees is what my phone said, but it feels a lot harder. Especially in this, especially after kayaking around this island, and my kayak is down there and the marina's over there. And then walking up this damn hill and putting on this silk Tai Chi outfit. I am hot. I've just done, this is the last video, or at least the last martial arts video I'm going to do for the day. Basically, I figure since we're out here, we might as well practice some Tai Chi. So, we'll just do maybe one posture, maybe two postures. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I'm like really hot right now. I don't even know if I can get through one. The ground is really uneven here. It was a little bit more even over there, but it was real mushy. Here it's the ground's a little bit harder. So I'm gonna work out. I can't talk. Over here the ground's a bit harder, so I'm gonna work. We'll do the Tai Chi right here. Or I will do my Tai Chi right here. You're gonna do it right where you are. All right, so let's get me from an angle, because I want to at least be a little. I don't want to be like this. I'd rather be like this. Okay. So let's get the hair out of the eyes and out of the face. All right. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Breathe in. Contracting the diaphragm as we breathe, as we inhale. Expanding it as we exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. All right, let's tuck our hips in. Knees slightly bent, legs slightly more than shoulder width apart. Chin tucked in. as if you've got like a hook right here at the crown of your head, and there's a string on it and it's holding you up. All right, let's bow, breathing in, I'm breathing out. Circling the left leg over, and the ball of the foot, sinking down on the left, sinking down on the right, breathing out. Breathing in as we rise. Breathing out as we sink. We're going to do rising, Chisa. Bringing the arms up as we breathe in. Up to temple height. Once we get to temple height, we're going to start going down. We want our elbows to be tucked in. I mean, not like this, but you don't want them standing out here. You want them kind of like this, right? You want to pretend that there's like a rope tied around your forearm with a weight on it. As we sink down, our fingers will start to rise up. By the time we get down to here, they should be pointing almost straight up. And then as we get ready to rise, the fingers come down. So if we were striking here, we would either be striking with the knuckles, bam, or the wrist. I prefer, as I've said before, the wrist, nice and solid. Not many people are going to withstand that. Not at least a shot to the head. They might withstand the knuckles, but they're not going to withstand the wrist. unless it's like a 350-pound beefalo who's like 7 foot tall and you're weigh like about 99 pounds. Then you might have a little bit of an issue. But if you've been working out, you can do, if you're doing like 20 push-ups every day and you've been doing them for a couple of months, bam, that should be able to take out anybody. All right, so rising and sinking as we breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Keep the body relaxed. Chin tucked in. Hips tucked in. Pull your pants up if they're getting too tight around there. And don't laugh, this is all serious. Breathing in. And out. In. This is probably one of the best ways to improve your horse stance. Obviously, I don't practice this as often as I should, but if I did, my horse stance would be kick-ass all the time, not just after I've been moving around a little bit. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Ready position. And breathe out. All right, let's wipe off that sweat. I know what we're going to do for the second exercise. Well, it's not really exercise. It's kind of like rising. It's the opening. It's the opening posture. The opening two postures from Tai Chi. I gotta look up the names. But anyway. Oh, look at that. Must be the first time I've worn these. It should be, there we go. All right. Maybe that'll give me a little bit more air. Okay, so for this, after we've bowed, our legs are going to be spread. This is very similar to Chisa. Very similar, but similar, but different. Okay, so first off, after we bow, our hands are going to, instead of coming straight up, we're going to turn our waist a little bit and our hands over to the right, and we're going to rise, and basically once our hands get to 1 o'clock, 1:30, or like about 1:30, okay, where the hour hand would be at 1:30, right between the 1 and the 2. Once our hands get there, we're going to start coming over like this, and then once they get over to 10:30, we're going to move our hands around here, and we're going to turn our waist again. Let's sink. So basically what we're doing is we're turning the waist up, turning the waist, twisting, and right when we get to the top, we should be facing completely straight. And then we're going to start, as we start dropping over to the left side, we're going to start twisting our waist again. And then once it gets down into the middle, we should be again in the middle, and then turning. So you're basically doing this movement with your waist. I'm a little exhausted now, so oh man, I still have another hour to kayak back. All right, I'm contemplating lifting my kayak over here, but it cost me a hand. Anyway, let's go. So we've just bowed, and rising on the right, sinking on the left. Rising on the right, sinking on the left. Now, just like with the Tai Chi 24, you can breathe in as you rise and exhale as you sink. But you should, with this form of Tai Chi, you should start experimenting. You should be able to sink as you breathe out or breathe in, and I mean, you should be able to change up your rhythm or the way that you breathe. You should be able to change up the rhythm of your breathing. It should not be dependent on how your body is moving. Okay? And the better you can get at that, the better that you can get at changing up your rhythm like that, the better you can change up your rhythm while doing this, the more control you will have over your movements, your breathing, and your body. So, but until you get decent at it, you should probably just try and stick with breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. When you get good, or when you get better, you want to experiment, try just breathing in. And then breathing out. And then breathing in. So the next movement, I'm really getting hot. I want to wrap this up. I shouldn't have done this extra thing, but I've done it, so let's go on. Okay, so since I'm in 4K, you might be able to see all the sweat on me right now. Who knows? Okay, so okay, so after we do that, we're down, down. Okay, now once we get over here to 1030 again, we're going to come around, and then we're going to come back this way. And then once we get here, we're going to sink down, and then we're going to go around the other way, doing the exact same thing. Now here, when we get to 130, we're going to bring it back here. Now once we get back here, we're going to slide as we bring over the left hand. We're going to bring the left leg over, and then we're going to sink down into a right front bow facing that way. So basically we're going to be facing the opposite way of the way we were facing for doing the beginning when we were doing it in horse stance. And that's it. That's the first two postures from Tai Chi. Actually, it might just be the first posture, and then they just do it twice on either side. I'll have to look that up. But it's still the first two movements. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching me sweat to death out here. If you have, make sure you give me a thumbs up down there. And if you didn't like to see me sweating, think it was bad, give me a thumbs down. Share the video if there's something you want to see. Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe And if you'd like to talk to me, join me when I stream. I'm going to try and start streaming at least every other night, unless I have oodles of work to do. All right, until next time, everybody, keep practicing.